Wow. Bonjour, c'est moi. Happy Spoopy Month. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a little announcement thingy thing. So this is an update on my voice. Well, first of all, in case you're new here and you're like, what do you mean update? I don't even know the first thing about you. Well, my name's Kyla and I am a voice major in college. That means that my college major is singing, vocal performance. But I recently, as in June, which now it's October, so 5 months, 4 months, 4 or 5 months, I don't feel like counting, I have been hoarse. I have not been able to sing. When I sing, I go, ooh, yeah. It's been a catastrophe, and I haven't been able to figure out what's been going on. I thought it was a medicine at first that I had started. I switched medicines. It didn't help. My voice teacher, who is, God bless this woman, she's a genius. She knows what she's talking about. She gave me every remedy, every suggestion in the book. Nothing helped. And finally, I went to the doctor, and that is where we are right now. Still can't sing. Spoiler alert. I'm sure it wasn't that hard to figure out. Okay. So, I went to the doctor little over a week ago. Went to a specialist, an ENT that my voice teacher recommended. They asked me a whole bunch of questions and they stuck a wire up my nose and down the back of my throat. Let me look up what that's called so I can be proper. Okay, I believe it is called a nasoendoscopy. I probably butchered the name. I did butcher the name. It's a nasoendoscopy. Anyway, they took a wire, I don't know, that's what it looked like to me, with a camera and a light at the end, and they went up my nose and down the back of my throat, and it was disgusting and terrible. And the doctor was like, I promise, if you're gonna gag, I'll see it coming and I'll come right out. And I was like, okay, doc, I trust you. They sprayed some stuff to numb it first, but it didn't feel very numb to me. I convinced myself that it felt numb at first, and I had like a mini panic attack waiting for the doctor to come in. So I was like, oh my god, my throat is numb, this is so weird, I'm gonna like choke but not choke, and like what if I have an allergic reaction, and what if my throat is swelling up but I don't even know it right now, what if I die right here? But by the time the doctor came in, I had calmed down and I was like, honestly, I don't even feel numb. I didn't tell her that. But she said, you know, you're lucky because most of the time our patients don't even have a chance to get numb. So they did that and she said, okay, so you have what looks like could be a cyst or a node. There is some kind of benign growth. And you also have some redness, which I think is from acid reflux. So I'm going to give you a prescription Zantac. So, lots of things. Number one, I'm on prescription Zantac. It's actually a generic brand Zantac. Because they asked me if my throat was worse in the morning. And I said, yeah. And they said, well, if it was overuse, it would be worse at night and better in the morning. So they gathered that it could be partially acid reflux. So I'm taking that. I am also supposed to go have a stroboscopy done. In case you don't know what a stroboscopy is, because I didn't, it's basically a bigger, scarier version of the nasoendoscopy. So I've been looking at pictures, terrifying myself. Here's a picture of what it looks like and where it's going to go. So it's a big scary metal thing that they're going to stick into my mouth. My aunt actually had chronic laryngitis and had the same test done. She said it doesn't go as far back as the wire for the other test, which I'm glad about, but she also said they're going to hold down my tongue, and that's going to make me gag because I don't even like when I go to the regular doctor and they put a popsicle stick on my tongue. Actually, one time when I was younger, out of reflex, I grabbed the doctor's wrist when she was putting the popsicle stick on my tongue. So, Kyla doesn't do things in her mouth. I'm supposed to wait for the hospital to call me to set up the test. So a couple of days after my doctor's appointment, I got a call from the hospital that I was originally supposed to have it at. I'm giving her all the information she needs. We're trying to figure out a date. She's telling me everything I need to know. And then in the middle of this conversation, she goes, "Oh no, I just realized something. Your insurance isn't taken by this hospital." And I was like, "Oh no, that's bad. That is bad." She was like, "I'm sorry that we've gotten this far, but let me fax your information over to this other hospital that I know takes your insurance, and they will call you and you can set up your stroboscopy." She was very nice, very apologetic, wasn't her fault. I didn't realize it either, but I mean, I don't know anything. So that phone call happened a week ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a week that I've been waiting for this phone call from this hospital to set up my stroboscopy. Basically, the nasendoscopy does not get a very clear image because the camera's kind of crappy and the lighting is kind of crappy. So the stroboscopy is, as my voice teacher describes it, a disco ball inside your throat, or wherever it goes in my mouth. And, my vocal cords are going to show up on the screen. I'm going to try not to look at them because I might actually vomit. And so from that, they should be able to tell if the growths that they see on my vocal cord, I think it was just one vocal cord they saw it on, which is enough to do you in, I guess. They'll be able to tell what exactly it is. My voice teacher told me that if it's a cyst, there was nothing I could have done to prevent it. It just happened. If it's a node, it's from improper use of my voice. So, we'd have to work on that. Once we figure out if it's a cyst or a node, I have to begin speech therapy. This was kind of weird to me. My voice teacher had mentioned it before I went to the doctor, and I was kind of like, "Oh yeah, speech therapy? What?" I thought that was for people who had speech impediments, like lisps and things like that. So I was like, okay, whatever, and I kind of ignored it. But then when the doctor said speech therapy, I was like, that's a real thing that's gonna happen. So I guess the doctor said that singers are very well trained on how to use their voice when they're singing, but they often don't carry those techniques into their everyday speaking voice. So basically, this speech therapy is supposed to help me speak properly so that this node or this cyst can heal and start to go away. So, I learned that when I clap, it cuts out the sound on my camera, so we're gonna clap and then speak. So, to summarize, had a nasendoscopy done. Could have a cyst or a node, have irritation, redness, and irritation. So, I'm on prescription Zantac, which I am taking in the morning and at night, twice a day. I'm waiting to hear from this hospital to schedule my stroboscopy. If they don't call me soon, I'm going to call back the doctor's office and see what's up. Once the stroboscopy determines what is going on exactly, then we begin speech therapy and any other healing processes that we need to do. Processes. In the meantime, my voice teacher said that we're going to start rehab exercises in my lessons, so I guess I haven't really asked her exactly what that means, but I have a voice lesson tomorrow, so I guess I'll find out. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of the same thing as the speech therapy. All my professors, my voice teacher, they all know what's going on. I'm just preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. I'm preparing all of my senior recital things, my required performances for the semester, preparing them. I can't sing them in my lessons. I listen to it on the piano, I get it recorded on my phone, I learn the pronunciations for the foreign languages. I do everything short of actually singing them, so I'm learning them. I'm getting prepared in the hopeful event that I'm able to do all this. Once I turn the camera off, I will remember, oh god, I just burned my finger on the light bulb. Today is a mess. Okay. Well, that actually hurt a lot. Is this thing gonna catch fire? Because that's like really hot. Anyway, so that's the basic gist of it all right now. Can't do much till I get the test scheduled. Just kind of taking the medicine, taking it easy. Preparing for everything. Anyway. Yeah. It sucks a lot. I'm dying to sing, especially when I'm in the car and the radio is on. Like, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with, I would say. So now on to the next thing. Oh, sorry, I clapped in the middle of it again. On to the next thing. The special announcement. My aunt asked me to do her makeup for my cousin's upcoming wedding, which is in a few weeks. So I said sure, and we went makeup shopping, and she really likes the outcome. I tested it out on her. We played around to see exactly what she wanted. We had a few disagreements because she likes light and subtle, and as you can see, light and subtle aren't really my style. So every time I put it on her, she was like, oh my god, I look like a clown. Anywho, so I decided, you know, I really like doing this. I really like doing people's makeup. I really like spilling out my creativity onto other people's faces. I literally sat here for like 10 seconds and tried to think of a way to word that, and that's what I came up with. With not being able to sing, I am really dying for creative outlets. I'm learning guitar, which has been really exciting and really fun, and really helpful. Makeup has been really helpful, as you know, if you've been with me on this journey. And, you know, 10 years from now, when I hopefully have my voice back and I'm walking around with some stellar makeup on, people will be like, where did you learn to do your makeup? And I'll be like, well, you see, I'm a singer, but back in 2017, I had lost my voice for almost a year, so to deal with my creativity buildup and my internal agony from not being able to sing, I turned to makeup, and that's why I got so into it. I'm dancing around the point. I'm so sorry. I've been wanting to film for such a long time and I just don't want to turn the camera off. Anyway, if you want your makeup done by me and you are in the Aquidneck Island area or you are willing to travel to the Aquidneck Island area. Basically, if you live on Aquidneck Island, I will come to you. If you don't live on Aquidneck Island, you need to come to me. I will do whatever you want for a $20 flat rate. You can get the simplest thing, you can get the most extravagant thing. It doesn't matter, it's gonna cost you $20. Some supplies will be provided, but not all, so, you know, we'd have to figure that out on a case-by-case basis, what we have and what we need and what you want. The link to my Instagram is always in the description, right down there. But for the sake of convenience, I will also put it on the screen right here. If you are interested in seeing some of my work, if you want to figure out whether or not you are interested in having your makeup done, you can have it done for fun. You can have it done for an event as long as our schedules match up. I would be happy to. We can play around and take some pictures. That's my favorite thing to do. I don't really wear makeup out that much. I do if there's like a big event, but if you see me at school or at work, I'm probably not going to be wearing makeup. I honestly put on makeup at night. Like, it's 9:30 at night currently, and I did not wear this to school today. I just put it on. I like to put on makeup at night and then take pictures. So if you want to do that, we can do that too. We can do something classy. We can do something fun. We can do something seasonal like this. We can do something spoopy like this. We can do Christmassy stuff. You know, whatever you want to do, as long as it's in my realm of knowledge. We can do it for $20. So, if that's something you're interested in, you can message me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, if you want. I'm gonna put all those information, me too. I'm gonna put all that information in bikini bottom. The bottom. Wow, I'm not editing any of this out either. Okay. That's what you missed on Glee. Hit me up if you're interested in playing around with some makeup with me, or having your makeup done for an event. And I will catch you on the flippy flop. Thanks for watching. Did I say that already? I don't care. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. That's as much as I can sing right now, and I shouldn't even be doing that. Please yell at me. I will see you later.